What's going on? Good to see everybody. Welcome to another episode of Show Me Your Halls. Obviously, we've got Marvell, myself here, and we even have Face on the Hall show.
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
Not much, man.
Yeah, I'm just here for moral support tonight because I'm at work, and whatnot. But I try and jump on when I can. It's a pretty slow night here at work. I had the opportunity, so here we are.
Right on. Well, I appreciate you hopping on with us, man. Means a lot.
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
Well, let's get to it. Do you have some big hauls there this week, Marvell?
Nothing much. Do you want to say hi to the chat, or just we're just getting right into
I
it?
just wanted to see how your hauls were, and then we were going to get to the chat, and then we'll show them off. I was just curious, if you're picking up a lot these days, or if it's a little slow, or the shops are dry.
You know what? I've been keeping it pretty slow. I mean, I'm trying to save up for some stuff, so got to be good, got to behave, and
I hear you.
I really want to make space for just in general. So I'm trying to tone it down a little bit, and actually I want to sell some stuff just to get that set space. So slowly but surely we'll get there.
And I know Face always has some big hauls, eh, Face?
Well, I usually do, yeah, but I didn't bring anything to work with me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't either, man. I wouldn't either. All right, well, like you said, Marvell, let's go hit chat up. Let's see who's everybody in here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We got Hero. What's going on? Hero actually just got in a special book for me. I can't say it yet. I'll show it next Hall show.
Shit.
I'll try to make my way over next week, Paul. We got Tim Silver. Although I feel like Baker had gold. Baker did have the gold medal. I think it was at like 1:30, 2:30
Did
this
he?
afternoon. Yeah, he did. Yeah. So we got K-Man. I'm not actually on the road with K-Man this week. I'm with Archel, but we'll be back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Tim again.
Okay. There we go. We got Wesley in the house. Sorry I couldn't make it out to Toronto Comic Con, man, but if you're going in August, I'm going to try my damnedest to be there. Yo, we even got Keys, man. All right. Keys, you got some hauls? Hop on. Let's go.
Brother.
Yeah, good to see you, man. We got Archel.
Speaking of.
Oh, man. I don't know where he is, but he's here somewhere. Face on the Hall show. Exactly. Yeah, right? I know.
Yeah.
I
see Tim. I see Tim's comment there, and you know what? I was just thinking about. I was just talking to you guys in the backstage, and I know of a day that's coming up that is a Thursday. I don't know if it's a Hall show Thursday or not, but it is a Thursday. I'm gonna be off that day, so we're gonna have a Hall show, even if it's an off week. Yeah, I'm off on 420 for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a special Hall show on 420. I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna bring some books to show.
Oh yeah. All right, I'm down.
Love
Mark the
it.
calendars, guys. Hey, dude, I can come on. Hey, man, if you want to hop on and show off the book, by all means. Absolutely.
Hell yeah, bring them on.
Well, now you got me curious on what it is. I gotta.
Right?
Yeah.
It was a total cover grab for myself.
All right.
Yeah, I couldn't say no.
I'm gonna run out and check on my place real quick, and I will be right back.
You do what you gotta do, bro. We'll be here.
And I think we have someone in backstage too. So.
Oh, you know what? You shall receive.
What's going on? That was quick.
I will be right back, guys.
Yep, sounds good, man.
I should grab something else. I have another mail off. So,
well, let's put Paul on the big screen here, quick, so he can show off this book before any other customers walk in or whatever.
No, story's not closed.
There we go.
There you go.
All right, I'm gonna start off with one action figure I brought in for myself.
Nice.
Damn, is that a robot?
Yeah, it's oh man, I'm gonna forget his name right now. Fugitoid. Fugitoid number 1, the one shot. I believe it's like the 3rd or 4th Turtles appearance in it.
Shit.
So,
okay.
Then there was a store exclusive for Last Barbarians number 1.
Oh, nice.
So I got.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Nice.
That's beautiful. I dig that Virgin cover.
Yep. You know what? I'm trying to remember which. I think the Scout or somebody. They came up with a different way of saying virgin cover, which I like more. Gallery edition.
I do like that. I do quite enjoy that.
All right, so the book.
Let's go. What
nice.
a beautiful cover. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the one you picked up, dude?
Yeah, that's the one. Hero sent it to me a couple weeks ago and showed it to me, and I was like, hey, he said he's picking one up. I said, man, do you think you can pick up the second one for me? And he said, absolutely. So thank you, big time.
Not a problem, man. I don't think that's kind of like my stuff this week. There was really nothing much.
Hey, man, no worries.
Other than new comic book stuff, new week stuff, right? So, but my car should be out of the shop middle of next month.
Nice. There you go.
So I'm going to be driving down to Watertown, and there will be books.
Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, you'll have to hop on the show again.
Yeah, because last time I was down there was back in November.
Damn. All right, I'm seeing here Wesley saying he can hop on in a few to show off his haul again because he can't get enough of it. Now you got me curious, man. The link should be in the chat. You know, click it and hop on. We'll show off some hauls.
You bet.
All right, Marvell, do you want to go next, or do you want me to go next?
I can go next. I probably have a smaller haul than you do, so yeah.
No worries. We got Chia Pet in the house.
Yeah, Mr. Chia Pet, hello. Think he'll be on this time. He'll be on next time. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, small week for me. Kind of more of a just a cover grab type of week actually. Hero's actually having a sale. It was an anniversary of when you took over or when the store.
Both.
Oh,
damn.
I took over about 10 days before the store's 9th anniversary.
Nice.
So it was my third, the store's 12th.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Right on.
So yeah, just a few little pickups. I've been eyeing these, so you know what? When the sale came up, I thought it was a good idea to kind of grab them. 25% off. We got Akira number 2.
What's that?
Akira?
No, I'm kidding. I know you guys keep talking about it. I can't get myself into it, man.
Oh, you gotta watch
Who's
the
the
movie.
man?
That's what I'm hearing. I gotta watch it.
Yeah, I picked up number 2 and 3. I mean, these books, like, they're in great condition, but I'm guessing they're a low print run because you don't find them cheap. So I just grabbed 2 just to get the first few, and then
The tough ones to find are the final 3 or 4 issues.
They go for insane prices. So
because they ran to like say number 34, 35, and then they had to wait till they finished printing them in Japan. So there was like a 3-year hiatus, and then they came out, and by then everybody forgot.
Damn. Hold on, I just gotta send a message to somebody real quick.
Yeah, perfect. I was gonna say if you saw that. Yeah, Chia Pet, and no worries, man. You let us know next time you're able to make it, and we'll have you on.
Part of the other pickups from the sale were Uncanny X-Men 477 from the Fall of the Shi'ar run. Yeah, I got it. I finally read the Deadly Genesis, the first appearance of both what's his name, Darwin, and then Vulcan. So yeah, I've been on a huge Vulcan kick. So
damn, okay.
Yeah, and then just kind of rooting through along in the Heroes Long Box, I found this X-Men number 510. I mean,
that's why. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice little Emma Frost, and
she got that crazy smile going on.
Yeah, I think that's Greg Land. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is Greg. Greg Land. He did a whole little run on that.
Yeah. Okay.
We got,
there he is.
How you doing, guys?
Comic Geek in the house. Thanks for joining.
Good. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, for sure. And just I just got a few more. A little more Emma Frost. Obviously, a little cover grab for Wolverine 31. I didn't grab a whole lot, but you know what? The ones I did pick up, I really gravitated onto. And then just some other little cover grabs. I grabbed the Lazarus Planet, Revenge of the Gods.
Okay.
I think is it Simone DeMeo or?
Kind of looks like that art style.
Yeah, it's Simone DeMeo. He has like this one weird style where he does like a collage to spell out the title's name. So yeah, I grabbed that. A lot of the ones he did for Boom were like for like Grimm and like Once in Future and Seven Secrets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice little style that I kind of pick up on.
Right on.
Yeah, and then just Amazing Spider-Man number 18 second print. There's King Chasm.
Sweet. That's
Yeah.
sweet.
I love the redesign for Ben. So yeah, that was a cover grab.
Absolutely.
And then it only took a year to finish, but I Berserker number 12, the FOC Openia, and then the black and white unlockable.
First store.
Yeah,
Damn, right on.
and
Are you,
then
all caught, are you all caught up though with reading that series?
I finally finished reading it. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was an okay story. It actually does leave in a way that they could do a second volume, but
Oh wow.
I don't know if people would care for that. So, and I mean, they're doing a move. They're doing 2 movies for
Yeah.
it.
Movie
That'll-
and animated show.
Yeah,
Wow.
so that'll take a while to do. So I don't know if they'll want to. So maybe they'll see how the reception is to it.
I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for John Wick to meet him. That's all.
Yeah, that movie comes out this weekend, doesn't it? John Wick 4.
Ooh,
John Wick 4, I'm pretty sure is this weekend.
I think so.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Right on, man. That's a
And he-
sick call, honestly.
You know what? It wasn't a bad series. It definitely takes a while a long time to get into the story. But I think if you read it in a trade, it wouldn't be too bad actually to read it all the way through with
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
mhm,
It'd
Yeah.
probably be easier to read through for sure.
sure. And then yeah, the last pickup that I got from this week was of course the
I was wondering. I was like, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
that's great.
and it goes nicely with my it's not the best condition, but my Batgirl.
Yeah.
I think it's Batgirl 40. So
Nice.
yep.
You
Yeah.
gotta
That's
album.
sweet, man.
Do you have the album?
I do like on vinyl, but it was like an $8 like fine, so yeah, it's pretty beat up, so it's just a have. But yeah.
Right on.
Put
That's
them on the
awesome.
wall side by side.
Ooh, I should have. Hang it right under here.
Yeah.
All right. Dude or she? Who wants to go next?
You know what? You decide.
Ooh.
Yeah. You go ahead and pick.
I'll go with Dude. You know what? He's been teasing some good stuff, so let's see.
I wouldn't say some good stuff. It's barely a haul compared to my other hauls. So, I found a few bucks, in the dollar bins.
Wait, hold on. How do I? Oh, there.
Oh,
There we go. There we
yeah,
go.
it's like the spotlight one or whatever. Yeah. I strictly picked this up just for the cover. It's a lenticular and it was $1, so I really can't go wrong.
Nice.
Yeah. Again, found this for $1 and it's a foil. You know me and foils. This is issue 1 of Quantum and Woody. I've never actually read this series, but I do have a couple of their other issues.
I've never even heard of it, so that's
It's been out for a while. I gave my only issue away, so when I found 2 of the Survival Street variant covers today,
nice.
I picked them up.
That was a good series. Did you finish reading that?
I didn't finish it yet.
Yeah.
Finish it. It's on my to-read list.
It's kind of a trip, but I liked it. Like I was
Yeah?
really entertained by it for sure.
Okay, I'll have to finish it. I believe this is, yeah, it is. Okay, Marvel Comics 1000, but we got this beautiful collage here.
Oh no way!
Yeah. So-
What is that? That's not the I haven't seen that one before.
No, exactly. It's I don't think it's a Garson cover. I think it's just some collage cover, but it could be. I could be wrong.
You know what? Open it up. Did they put it in backwards? Like, is it a wraparound collage?
Give me a second. Let me check here.
What is
Sorry,
that?
I'm
Marvel
on
1000?
I'm on. Sorry.
Marvel 1000, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marvel Comics 1000. Sorry guys, I'm on my phone, so I can't really hold my phone and open the book at the same time. Yeah, it doesn't. I can't really find it.
It is Garson.
It is Garson.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely Garson, but yeah, what was on the other? There was a. That is so weird. I'm curious.
It's not a wraparound, at least according to.
No, it's not. No, that'd be sweet if it was, but I don't mind that it's not, just because I love all of Garson's work. Garson is fantastic. He's actually Marvell sent me something today, and it looks like Garson's coming out with a new cover, and it's going to be for their new Black Panther series that's coming out this summer, I believe.
Summer, I do believe, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm definitely picking up all his work when I can.
Yeah. And
found
one day you'll get the Nova. I believe in you. I believe it.
Oh, so funny story you mentioned that.
One day.
I found one today. I just don't know if I want to fork out the money for it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Not
I'm cheap,
online, or you found it in store?
Online.
eBay? eBay?
Yeah.
What grade?
There's only one copy. It's a 9.8.
Wow.
It's the 1 in 50 for Nova 5, and it's a Garson homage with Nova on there. For those
I've seen that one. Yeah.
It's a ghost. You can't find it anywhere. And yeah. So.
Hold on, dude. We have someone else joining us tonight.
Yeah, let's
Hey.
Wesley, what's going on?
Not much.
Appreciate you hopping on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, saw you opened it up, so I figured might as well hop on, show off my con halls again. So
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. Yeah, and that's what it's for. That's why we like throwing the link in the chat, so anybody who has last minute hauls or just says, you know what, I got some free time, they can hop on.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I got about 4 more books here. So
Yeah,
this was in the dollar bins. It's got about 2 spine ticks, but this is a 1 per store for Power Rangers issue 12. But hey, for $1 and 2 spine ticks later, I'll take it.
Who was the artist? Is that Christina Calida?
Goni Montez.
Oh, Goni, nice.
Yeah. He does a lot of Power Rangers covers.
Yeah.
Picked this up just because, rumors and speculation for, the new Captain America. Why not?
Oh, nice.
It's a cheap buy out of the bin before stores jack it up.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Not your store, Paul. Not your store. Trust me, not your store. That's why I didn't leave with as much. So I thought I had this issue, but apparently, according to my CLZ, I don't. Maybe I'm just really bad at cataloging, but I'll pick it up. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2016 annual. And if you don't know what this is, I'm going to tell you. If you've ever watched Power Rangers, you know of Bulk and Skull, the 2 school bullies that are always, kind of intertwined with the Power Rangers and getting themselves involved. They get their own morphers, and they morph, and they have their own Zords, and it is hilarious.
I was hoping they would die.
Yeah. At the end of the day, they won't do that, unfortunately.
And so, dude, are you going to be staying up till midnight for the Netflix special?
Oh yes. Yeah, I have no words to describe that trailer I saw. It's fantastic, and I'm excited. I truly am. And to finish off my haul, I found this today. It was I found it for $20. I think that's a fair price. But it was a fantastic TV show. I didn't know what it was until after I was watching the show and realized it was a comic series. But we got Deadly Class #1, and it is in a really nice condition there.
Ooh.
So I'm happy to have picked that up and at least have issue 1.
Mm-hmm. Who wrote that?
Rick Remender.
Rick Remender, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my haul. Nothing crazy, nothing big. I'm on the road, so you get what you can.
Mm-hmm. Why am I always spotlight? What the hell is this?
Oh, we got a couple more
We
people.
need to look at the time.
Yes, we can check the time.
I just want to give a quick shout out to a couple people who have joined in the last few minutes. We got Empire Comics. Thanks for joining. We also got Actual Dracula. Good to see you, bro. We got Kenneth Bird. Hello. And we got Raging Cajun Comics. What's going on, man? All right. I guess I'll pick who goes next. I know Comic Chic's been waiting a while, so let's throw him up on the big screen.
All right. Oh, almost kicked him out of the chat. Oops.
Before you show off your haul, I got a question for you though. Did you read? No, I'm not even gonna ask. Did you read? I know you read it. No one. And what did you think of it?
Yeah, I got to read it like a month early because they gave us like a review copy, so I was very grateful for that. But first of all, thanks for having me on. It's nice to
Anytime,
be here.
man. Anytime.
It's always good to hang out with the Kingpins. Love the show, and yeah, of course. Yeah, so we do the Radiant Black podcast. So check that out. We talk about all the Massiveverse stuff, but we just call it the Radiant Black podcast. It's easier to find. So they gave us No One #1 as part of like you could like preview it and let us know what you think about it. We didn't get the podcast early though, so we just liked the comic. I really liked it, and I picked up on the notes of like while reading it, I was like, this kind of reminds me of this, and then there's bits of Long Halloween, and then towards the end you're like, oh, dedicated to Tim Sale. And I'm like, okay, that makes a lot of sense, and yeah, so you're like, okay, that's really nice, right? So yeah, I highly recommend checking it out and give it like. I saw a lot of people like. There was a lot of people who like they just loved it, and a lot of people who were like, "It's what is this?" It's like very hard to get into. My advice is, it's not a Massiveverse title in the sense that like it's gonna be like sci-fi or anything like that. At least not from what I've seen. It's more like a contemporary take on like a vigilante, I think. But if you approach it like it's a true crime, and you listen to the podcast and everything, it's amazing. The production value of the podcast is so good that I joke about this, but I'm not really joking. That whenever I'm playing it, especially if my headset's not on, I have to like tell my girlfriend that it's not like the dark web because it feels so real. You know what I mean? Like, have you heard like the voice acting? Lauren Lester's doing No One, and it's incredible. So check out the podcast, for the show. It's like professionally made. Pat Oswalt's on it. You got Rachel Lake Hook on it. So it's really cool. The book itself was like 48 pages. So it's like for an issue 1 that's $3.99. I thought that was like generous. I really like back matter shit like that, where it's like if I'm reading, I love Watchmen, so like I love the back matter in Watchmen as well. I love that kind of world building. If you're gonna give me something like that for like true crime and this kind of thing, you give me like Wikipedia pages and all that. I love to eat it up with timelines and everything. So yeah, I really liked it. I can't say I can't say I didn't, but I'm a little biased, of course. I'll admit that. But honestly, I heard a lot of people who didn't know like anything about the Massiveverse. They're like, this is really good. And the thing that surprised me is the other day we were talking about in the Telegram chat, and someone was like, this is already like a $15 book or something. We're looking online. It's like, yeah, it's already selling like 3 times cover price, right? So I was really surprised. But
you know what? I'll be honest. I was that guy. I read it. I wasn't sure about it. It just felt out of place for me. But I'm gonna put my trust in you, and you know better than I do. So I'm gonna give it a try, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I try to give it a read as well, and because it is so different from any of the typical stories. Like I had a really hard time getting into it, and I knew what I was getting into because Kyle had hyped it up so much that even trying to go from like that standpoint, I just couldn't get into it. But you know what? I read Inferno Red, the finale, which was from this week, and it was a great series. You know what? I feel like I'd be doing myself a disservice by not giving it another fair chance. So I'm gonna try to read it again, but. Yeah.
And again with the price point, like an indie is giving you like 2 times page size, and I'm not even like talking about quality or anything. I just want to point out how cool that is for like $3.99. Inferno Red, they're $5.99 US, but it's the same pages almost as a One Bad Day book, which is $7.99. It's like 4 pages less. The card stock is the same. It's a square bound book. It's a gorgeous book. The art's incredible, in my opinion. And look, I read a lot of books, a lot of books, a lot, and like both back issues and like monthly books and indies, Marvel, DC, everything. I love it all. And I think Inferno Red so far 2023 is one of the prettiest books, like one of the best art in 2023. Colors, Ego Monti, Erica Derso on art, like seriously incredible stuff. And I thought it was kind of cool that in the Women of Marvel book, like Erica Dussault did the cover, and then Melissa Flores has like a story in it. So they're like Marvel's starting to like pick these Massiverse creators, and they're like, oh, come over here, let's give you a story here and there. Who knows?
It's true.
And speaking of both of them, I just listened to the podcast earlier today, actually. So that was a great interview with them, and yeah,
Thank you.
All right. So let's see what you got, man. Let's put Sheik up on the big screen, and away he'll go. Right on.
Honestly, I got like so much stuff recently, so it's like I don't know if it's like reasonable to show everything off, but
yes, it is. Absolutely.
But let's start with some cool stuff. So my favorite character is Dick Grayson, and I'm like, I don't like to say I'm mostly a DC guy because I love Marvel. I read Marvel, I watch everything Marvel. I just like my guys are growing up since I was a kid, and the ones I really love the most are mostly DC characters, mostly. So it's like my favorite character is Nightwing, Dick Grayson. So I'm hoping to get the best stuff for that. But recently I found this, and I put this first because I knew Brandon would appreciate it. But
oh no!
Yeah,
Right,
heartbreak.
$250 for this. So.
No way, that's unreal. Good find, man.
Oh, thank you. This one's a small book, but big. So Marvel. My favorite characters are Spider-Man, Silver Surfer. Like those are the ones that I'll never sell any of my books. Like take them with me to the grave. Other stuff, it's debatable. I do like a lot of other characters, but those are like my ways. And I finally got this book, and I'm really happy with the overall grade and everything. If you know what you should know what this book is. And with MJ potentially dying around the corner, I feel like I guess it's a good time to be picking it up. But yeah. So Once in Future, I know you guys know about that series. It has some really low print, like second prints, third prints.
Yeah.
And I found this really old, and you can see the price right there. I paid like $5.50 Canadian. And it's the second print for that. Dude, this is like pretty pricey. So I wasn't aware of that, but it's a pretty pricey book.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna see a lot of DC. So I apologize in advance. You're gonna see a lot of DC.
Oh, don't apologize.
He's coming around,
I'm turning a new leaf over.
So I'm like probably the only person alive under 30 who's like a huge fan of Legion of Superheroes. I joke about it, but not really. Like probably true. So like hardcore. Like I love the Legion, and
Nice.
recently I found a really good book for a really good price, and it's a classic cover as well, but there's a first appearance like 5 different characters, but the main ones being like Triplicate Girl and Brainiac 5. So Brainiac 5, if you know DC, he's a really cool character. He's like a genius, 12th level intellect, and one of the stars of the Legion of Superheroes.
Oh yeah, even I know who that is, right? So that says a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, if you see the movie recently, which I think is more of a Supergirl movie, the animated movie, he was in the movie. He was like the romantic interest, which is, they call him Brainy and everything. But yeah, I got some adventure comics, a lot of Legion books. This is the kind of shit I love to read all day. It's weird, but it's great. And so I said before,
collect what you love. That's what it's all about.
That's what I preach all day long.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so Robin's my favorite character, but like Dick Grayson, not just Robin. I'm picking up like Golden Age Robin solo.
Nice.
Like if you look here, there's his solo run. I have like a decent amount, so I managed to pick up a few. And I apologize for the shitty racist covers, but I bought them for the Robin stories. So I managed to pick up a few recently, so I'm really happy about that. If you look on the census, like those books are very hard to find, like we could talk about like Marvel and stuff, but like you could find Amazing Fantasy on it and 15 on an auction site any given week. And if you look at like, for example, the census for AF-15 compared to like Showcase 4, for example, or even just First Legion, it's like it's not even comparable. But so I got some other cool books, some weeklies, which I won't really show much of, but like this was, you guys talked about this on the show, really cool cover, couldn't pass that up.
It is beautiful.
Brandon, you said you really liked this, and I like Tony Fleece, and it looked really good, so I picked this up. I haven't read it yet, but
let me know what you think of it when you read it.
It's good.
Yeah, of course, man.
Hold on, is every cover The flip book, or is that just only like?
I believe so. Every cover has a flip to it. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe the flip is the same cover across all, and just like one side is different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, recently I've gotten into manga, and I don't really like. I haven't growing up. Like one thing I wasn't really exposed to is a lot of manga or anime. It's weird. I know it's like tragedy, but I actually got into One Piece, so I've been trying to find these. And this has been going on so long, so reading it sequentially is really horrible. Like if you're trying to actually,
What is it
Yeah,
like? Over
yeah.
1,000 episodes or something like
Yeah.
that?
Oh my god. Yeah, but I did also pick up like Vinland Saga. It's like somewhere here, so. Yeah, that too. That one's really good. I found this for an insanely good price, so I couldn't pass that up.
Nice.
It's like my
Oh,
like
yeah.
fifth copy or something. Yeah, it's
Oh,
like,
wow.
yeah. So it's not like it's whatever. This book I was so happy to pick up recently. If you've heard about the new DC slate and everything, it's not the highest grade, but I didn't really pay much for it, so I was really happy to find that. First, is it Creature Commandos or whatever they call it? Yeah, Creature Commandos. So really excited for that. I think James DeMatteis just showed that they're like reprinting the trades because he has some, so that's gonna be cool. So you could read those because those issues are like not easy to find apparently. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much those are pretty much the highlights. I found like 2 or 3 of these, so I was really happy about that. I don't really like. I was actually reading this title, so it was pretty cool. But yeah, this is what is it like? Dream Spider or whatever they're
Dream Spider.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully something happens with it, but I don't know. It seems like, and I joke about this, and I like again, I love Marvel DC, so it's not like, but like how DC had their metal phase where they went metal and death metal, and they were just going like Batman against the wall, and seeing what he mixes with, what shit sticks. But I said like they actually had the like decency to only use one of the Dark Knight. Like you realize it was the whole Dark Knights. It was just to push toys, and then they kept Batman Who Laughs because it was Joker and Batman. Yeah. Like Marvel is doing this thing with the Spider-Verse now, where they just straight up BS and they're like, "Oh, it's the end of the Spider-Verse," and they launched that last volume, and they just threw shit against the wall to see what's stuck with the characters. Yeah. And now they're doing the same thing with the next volume of it. If it's called the exact same thing, Edge of Spider-Verse. So yeah, I don't know, guys.
It really seemed like the end of the Spider-Verse was not at all the end of the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
not Marvel.
And same with the Gwen clones and all that. So
yeah, because now they're doing Clone Saga for the 3rd time.
Because one wasn't good enough.
Read Miles. Just read Miles. Just like skip the ASM, in my opinion. Miles is way better. Just Santini on the art is like incredible. You got some freshness that you haven't felt since like McFarlane, in my opinion, in terms of like the kinetic nature of the art. Check, like for me, that's what I've been recommending to people who've been telling me. But like, if we're being like real, I know a lot of people don't read Captain Marvel, but in my opinion, that's probably the most consistent ongoing at Marvel. Yeah, with
ongoing until now. It's ending at 50. So
yeah.
Oh my God. Just going back to the Spider-Verse, Edge of Spider-Verse. You got to figure if the Spider-Verse is an octagon, there's 8 edges.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Keep in mind that the Spider-Man title by Slott was advertised as like 6 issues, and now it's like 12 or something. So I'm just saying. This is really good. Like, highly recommend checking this out. It's so good, so fresh. I actually just read the 2nd issue somewhere around here as well. Okay. Awesome stuff. Yeah, like so good.
I love Jamal Campbell's art. He's so good, like unreal.
Dude, we've literally they've been asking us on the podcast like, who do you want to do art for like a cover for Radiant Black or the Massiverse, and we've just been saying like Jamal Campbell. So hopefully we do that eventually. I haven't been keeping up with this, but I managed to get it, and Ed Brisson lives here locally, and Jed McCabe. They both live here, so they pop into the comic shop quite often, and they'll sign our books. So that's really fun. I highly recommend checking out this Predator run. I feel like it's super solid. Doesn't get enough love, but I mean, really the first issue was. Yeah, so I don't like that they're doing like the 6-issue breaks. The 6 just do one like ongoing. Just, be brave, but this one's for Keys. I'll just remove my full list. So yeah, I'm a huge Milestone fan. I have like the compendium in my bedroom because I've been rereading some of the older stories. Yeah, so Static, couldn't recommend it more. And speaking of, I actually just picked up this earlier today. and oh my god! First of all, Ivy's artwork is incredible, and this,
Yeah.
this book is amazing. So
Right
Pick
on.
it up.
That's sweet. Yeah.
I love Spider Gwen, another one of my like favorite Marvel characters. Been picking up this series. Honestly, I'm just it's okay. I feel like it's like metal again. It's all this multiversal stuff, and it's like,
Yeah.
is any of it gonna matter after like a volume or
Exactly,
something?
yeah.
Did you guys read the last one where like the bad guy was like a meme trying to create like a living meme or something like that?
I had to drop out
Oh,
after 2
God.
issues when her superpower was creating like the perfect like social media account. I was like, I'm done. I can't.
Yeah. I mean, I just have a bunch of like all these timeless. I've been picking up literally all the timeless covers because I missed some the first time and I was like, nah, not again. Yeah. So I've been.
You know what?
picking
I
those
just
up.
saw someone who sold the 35 Heroes covers for $350, and it sold in an hour. So you know what? Like,
Wow.
it's a good investment. You know what? So yeah, I don't blame you.
So another book I forgot to mention. So I have like I pick up a lot of DC shit. So I have a whole like run of All Star Squadron I just picked up. So if you haven't read that, I highly recommend it. But there's a few keys in there. I don't know if they'd ever be like super relevant, but there's some that are pretty good, including the like first Nucleon, first Jade, right, Obsidian, all that in the same issue. But I did pick up, and like I'm a fiend for good silver and golden age DC whenever I could find it. I found not only a super old Green Arrow appearance, it beat the shit, but
Oh shit.
yeah, try to
That's
find
cool,
one of
though.
these, Yeah, so I love like him just rescuing Speedy on the cover. I just love that. I love yellow covers as well. And I'm a huge Dr. Fate and Spectre fan, and like these were the books that had their solo stories back in the day. So they're so hard to find, but very happy to find that. In terms of like trades, I picked up so like I'm like shameless. I'll pick up the trades for things that I have in single issues if I love them. I don't know. I'll just
I'm
do
the
it.
same way. Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that too sometimes.
It's like, this was so good. And then I have the single issues for both of these. But if you haven't read this,
Oh, I
please
love
read
that
this.
series. That was good.
Nice.
Please
Yeah.
read it. And then if you like this and you haven't read Murder Falcon, I think it's better than this. So go read that. So Silver Surfer is my boy. I have like every single Silver Surfer issue like ever except
Yeah.
except number 4, the cover. That's the only one I don't have. Yeah.
A lot of
I
people
just
are in that boat too, so that's okay.
I just want it in a particular like grade, and so it's like I've been waiting it out for like you know how it is.
Yeah, I
But,
gotta wait till time's right.
So
Yeah.
I've been buying the collected editions for Silver Surfer, even though I have all the single issues, just to have them on the shelf and reread. This one's like
Exactly.
out of print and it's pricey, motherfucker, man. I don't
Really?
know that. Yeah,
Sure.
man. I mean, I think so. So, and then there's just some silly shit, but I found like I found a set of like Spider Gwen, and it's like $15 and it has number 1. So
Oh,
that's
nice.
right?
Yeah,
Whoa,
there you
yeah.
go.
Yeah, I just love like stupid characters.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite characters in comics are like stupid ass characters, like Spider Ham, for example. And I found,
Whoa.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Captain Carrot. Captain Carrot's one of my favorite. People always give me
Yeah,
shit for
yeah.
that one, but I didn't even know this existed. Mr. Mischievous Pit, like number 1 for $1. I was like, and it's in the same. It's a homage to that Superman 123, and I was like,
Wow.
you know what? I'm just gonna read that. It just looks like stupid fun.
Yeah, right on. You need stuff like that.
Yeah, and
I
I think that's pretty much it, to be honest with you, for
Right.
now. Like I don't want to just show off the weekly stuff, but it's been solid. Been trying
Yeah, it's a
to go for
decent
more.
haul.
I'm trying to go for those quality, like rarer stuff instead of quantity. But I did want to show you guys one last thing, and it's
Yeah,
pretty special. So give me 1 second to go grab it.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so
He's got a good haul.
I have
Yeah.
here. So I know you guys all recently read Inferno Girl Red, right?
Yeah.
Most of you guys, anyway. So we got to read Inferno Girl Red early as well, a little bit. Fortunately, thanks to being able to review the book and having Matt Groom on. And if you really liked Inferno Girl Red, I highly recommend you check out our discussion with Matt Groom because it was incredible. We talked for so long. I think he shared more than he should have. But let's just say it's not the end for Inferno Go Red. Let's just say that. So yeah, I love the Massiverse. Like, it goes without saying. I actually have, like, you can see right there. There's a Jim Mahfood piece, and yeah, I'll write it later. But he did a variant for No One and for Radiant Black. So anyway, Supermassive. You guys read it, part 1. I got page 15. So if you know, this is.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Nice.
This issue is the first appearance of Rogue Sun, first appearance of Inferno Girl Red. And this is actually the first time ever that she ever takes off her helmet, like that we've ever seen Cassia's face.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's
So
beautiful.
I was really happy to get that. Yeah, and then it's the artist who's doing Carnage right now, Francesco Mana. So
Yes, his work is amazing in
oh
Carnage.
yeah, oh my God, yeah. So yeah, that's it. Thank you
That's
guys,
sweet.
and had to end it with a Massiverse.
Nice.
Wow.
That's the way to do it.
Damn, what a
Right on,
haul!
Yeah. All right, and we'll finish off the show with some hauls from Wesley that he picked up at Toronto Comic Con, right?
Yeah.
Face.
Nice. I'm
Well-
jealous. I'm jealous.
Technically, I only picked up one thing. Everything else is signatures, because for cons, I like to focus on getting signatures instead of picking books up.
That's fair.
That's just how I do it, because I like to meet people, the community, and the guests.
Absolutely.
Sure.
So I'll start with the one thing I picked up. This giant Thanos head piggy bank.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's
So
dope.
being a huge Thanos fan, I saw it and knew I had to get it. But also, if you've seen Jay and Guy from the Pressable Defects, they've done something with like a Punisher helmet and a Thor hammer, where they have artists sketch on the sides of it.
Oh, cool.
So I'm planning to do that to at cons, get artists
Yeah.
to like sketch along the blue and the gold, like Thanos and Adam Warlock and his different supporting characters.
I
So I
think
think that'll just
Starling
be
is
a-
going to be in Niagara Falls.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that.
Who is?
Starling.
Oh yeah, nice. Oh yeah.
Damn, that's awesome, man. Yeah, that's a great idea. I never even thought of that. That's
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Shout out to them for the idea, because I never would have thought about that too until I saw them doing it.
Yeah.
right.
so-
Yeah, that's awesome.
Then, sticking with the Thanos, I brought Thanos Quest, the reprint with it, with the 2 issues and 1 that they did a year and a half ago or so.
Mhm.
It's an awesome Thanos cover by Joshua Swaby, so he was there, so I had him sign it. Just
Right on.
one of my favorite modern Thanos covers.
Yeah.
So cool.
Then, now getting to the main theme of this haul, one of my favorite comic series and TV shows is The Boys. So Russ Braun was there, who is one of the artists for the comic series. So I had him sign my issue 65.
Nice.
Nice. That
Which
looks so nice.
Yeah, and which if you've ever read this series, this issue is like not the final issue, but it's the climax of the story. It's what everything's built up to. It's been like there's lots of big reveals, lots of awesome action and artwork. So I knew this was the issue that I had to have him sign.
Mhm.
I don't know if you can use the word climax without Herogasm being in it.
Ah.
Yeah, true.
Ba-dum-bum.
So I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. My entire family is actually. So when I saw that Andy Serkis was going to be there, I got super excited. So I brought my special box set extended edition copy of The Two Towers. Had
Nice.
him sign
Yeah.
it. And then he
Right
also
on.
wrote
Holy
My
shit.
Precious as the one from Gollum. So that was
That's
super
great.
cool.
That's
He's a
amazing.
super nice guy to meet in person too, so it was super awesome to get to talk to him for a little bit.
Getting Claw to sign that, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
sweet.
He's done so much stuff from Planet of the Apes to Marvel to Lord of the Rings, so
Yeah,
to Batman and Star Wars, so he's all over the place.
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
And now my last piece, I have to go up and get because it's pretty big. So give me
Oh,
a
yeah?
couple seconds.
Yeah, no worries.
Let's see this. Is it a gauntlet?
So
It's gonna be a statue.
since it was Toronto
And a
Con,
poster.
Ooh.
they are currently filming The Boys season 4 in Toronto. So a lot of the main cast was there. So I brought this giant poster.
Oh no way!
Let's go.
Oh,
Nice.
Carl Urban's giant head.
Dude.
And
That's
let's see if I can
dope.
get it here.
Oh, I see some
The
signatures.
reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. So I got Carl Urban,
Nice.
Karen Fukuhara, and Jack Quaid.
Nice.
Nice.
That's sick.
That's
So
amazing.
all of them were there, all the 5 the boys, but I only had enough time to get those 3. But
Yeah.
Tomer Capone and Laz Alonso are going to be at Niagara Falls, so I'm going to have them sign it on the other side. So
There we go.
Very nice.
that was my big pickup from the show, is this
Yeah.
giant poster that I got signed.
That's a good one.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, AOA. Wesley's bringing the heat. Absolutely, man. That's crazy.
And they were all super nice people to meet in person too. Great to
Yeah.
get to talk to shortly at the tables about everything. So
Oh,
that was
good.
really cool.
Yeah, right on. That's sweet, man. I wish I could have gone, but yeah, the wife's car went, and life first, unfortunately. But
Well,
I'll be
hopefully
there in
I'll
August.
Make it in August. So
I definitely will be. There's no way I'm gonna miss it again.
Yeah, here's hoping.
Yeah, I already got a hotel room set up, so I'm going.
Let's go. All right, guys. That's the end of our show. I just want to say, first of all, to everybody here on the panel, thanks for joining us. You guys know doors always open. Anytime you want to hop on with us, you let us know, and we're just going to keep dropping that link in the chat from now on, because I think it's a great way. If anybody has a couple minutes of free time or wants to stay for the whole show, anybody can hop on and just hang out. But before we get going, I'm just going to go around with you 3 here, and you can tell everybody where they can find you, and just, give yourself a little plug there. So we'll start off with Wesley.
Well, Wesley's Comic Collection on Instagram. I do a YouTube channel called Future Specs with my good friend Joey. We've kind of been on a hiatus just because both of us have been really busy with school and stuff. But hopefully this summer we'll be getting back into doing videos again. So you can find us over there, and that's pretty much it.
Right on.
Sweet.
And Comic Chic.
Yeah, you can find us at Radiant Black Podcast. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm not really active, but I promise, because I like school and all that stuff. I promise I will be more active soon. And we're thinking about like making, me and one of the guys from Radiant Black Podcast thinking about making like a YouTube channel, maybe doing some comic book content stuff, because we've seen that there's such a really like a great community, like you guys and everyone else, just doing some awesome stuff, talking comic books. I just want to get to know everyone else and do the same thing, kind of just talk comics, have fun. So yeah, check out Radiant Black Podcast if you like Massiverse. You can follow me on social at Comic Chic, and thanks for having me on, guys.
Hey, anytime, brother.
Love
And Hero.
Yeah, Anita Hero Comics in Belleville. If you guys are around, drop by. Yeah, Marvel is here weekly usually. Yeah, I had a couple of customers in today that basically kept me away from work for about an hour because they wanted to talk comics. So yeah, that's part of the job as well.
Hell yeah.
Always have to talk comics, man. And that's why I love this show. It's like you guys are my outlet because my wife doesn't really talk comics, so
I hear you. Me either.
and which is why I bother Dude all the time. It's like, check this out.
I love it. I appreciate it. Hero will hit me up a couple times every day, but yo, check this cover out, or yo, this is coming out here soon. I'm like, oh no.
That's good. So I get the pre-order for the following month and stuff. I get to see the covers first. I'm like, oh, I got to share this.
Oh yeah, and I appreciate it. Yeah, there's some good covers, man.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, you guys know you can find Face, Marvel, and myself every week here, multiple times a week. And we also have the Comic Kingpin's Instagram page. If you guys aren't following, go check that out as well. A couple little tidbits of information. So we're going to be doing Retrospect April 3rd, I believe. So it's going to be a Monday. April 10th, we were going to do the giveaway show, but that is actually Easter. So that was my bad for announcing that last FOC show. If you caught last Monday's show, you'll see that BC and all of us have come to the conclusion we're going to do it the following week. So April 17th, I believe, is the next Monday. Yeah, so we're going to be doing our 500 giveaway show then. come hang out, guys. You know, we're gonna have tons of people on. We're gonna start sending links out to the chat. We're gonna have tons of giveaways. We got giveaways from so many people. We got Dan. We got Hero. We got K-Man's giving some. We got Tim Sinkovitz is giving some. We got. Sorry if I forgot to mention your name. We got tons of people. We just, you know, got to get it all together and get it going.
If you come by the store, if you're in town before the 17th, I might have something else for you guys.
I may be in town next week, so we'll stay in touch. Yeah.
I have this lovely Hallows Eve I'm going to give away.
Yeah, right. That's mine.
Oh, great.
But all right, guys, that's it for us tonight. You can catch us Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern time for Royally Fucked as we go over previews and see what's coming out in the next couple of weeks. And then we'll be back at it Monday, 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. Eastern time for Previously On. All right, guys.
All right, I'm going home.
Everybody have a good one. Take care. And we'll see you soon.
See ya.
Peace.